setting standards. So we're going to open the chat, we're going to drop the PDF in, and I know a lot of you went through this exercise with me in the fall, and I appreciate you jumping on the call and going through this exercise. But hey, if you got a few minutes, open this document up and type it out one more time. Type them out. If you can print the document, print them out one more time. I'm not actually going to force a 10-minute break on you for you each to do that because, again, I know a lot of you were on these goal-setting, standard-setting calls, and we did just that. And then we broke out into masterminds and shared some ideas and whatnot. But I wanted you to have the document in your hands one more time. And if you missed those calls, if you missed those previous goal-setting calls, I did actually record a few of them, and we'll make sure that we send out the recording of the call with the Setting of Standards worksheet, and you can walk through that again too. I mean, it's obviously a very basic worksheet. The idea, really the premise, for any of you who have not seen it in a nutshell, when it comes to goal setting, I prefer the setting of standards. But ultimately, there are some different statistics that float around on the topic of goal setting. And the bottom line is if you tell somebody you're going to do something, you have an 11% chance of achieving that goal. If you write it down one time, if you take this sheet and you write down that goal of yours one time, you have a 44% chance of achieving that goal. You're 4 times more likely to achieve that goal by writing it down one time versus telling somebody you're going to do it one time. And the reason we share this in a PDF is because you could actually keep this PDF on your desktop. You could open this PDF every day. And I don't know about typing it versus handwriting it. You could also turn it into a pad, as Rob has talked about, have a pad printed, 220, 365, however many you want to have printed. And if you were to write out your goals every single day, you have an 89% chance of achieving that goal within the year. That's the difference. 11% if you verbalize it, 44% if you write it down one time, 89% if you write that goal down every single day. So this could be the most powerful document we've shared with you in 3 full days. Because if you take this document and you write this thing down, and rather than a goal, it's a standard. It's not, my goal is to close 100 files a year. It's, I am someone who closes 100 files a year, right? It's not, my goal is to quit smoking. It's, I am a non-smoker, right? I mean, a lot of you guys know I don't drink, right? I stopped drinking 8 years ago, and it was really just a 1-year personal challenge. And the most powerful way I could stop people from saying, oh, come on, just have one. You'll be like, what's one gonna, you'll be fine, you don't have a problem. I mean, just have one. And I'm like, no, I don't have a problem, but I got a bet going with myself, and I don't want to let myself down. And the easiest way was just to say to people, I don't drink, right? I am someone who does not drink. I didn't have no, my goal is to not drink for the rest of the year. Oh, come on. No, I just said, I don't drink. Setting a standard, making it a statement like that, completely changes your own thinking, and it actually changes the way people respond around you. And like I say, if you are someone who closes 200 files a year, you are then probably also someone who gets up at 7 a.m. every day, if not earlier. You are probably also someone that X, Y, Z. You have a vision of in your head of who this person is that achieves this goal in your mind. So what are the other things, what are the other pieces of the puzzle that fit with that? That's the point of this worksheet. And I think getting it printed as a pad, I love that idea. I love that idea so much. I think there's going to be a lot of thick pads. People are going to be carrying 10 pounds of paper home with them, potentially from Whistler next year. But I love the idea of having that sitting on my desk and every single day writing out the standards. I am someone who takes a minimum of 4 four-day weekends every year without my phone involved. I don't look at email, I don't look at text. I haven't accomplished that one yet. I'm not that someone yet, but I'm telling myself that's who I am for 2023. There will be 4 4-day weekends, 16 whopping days without my phone. Can I do it? I don't know. Right now, 16 minutes without my phone is a challenge, right? We'll see where it goes.